and welcome to week 4. For week 4, you'll go through the overview first. As you move into the lessons and presentations, you've got a variety again of videos and texts. They're going to help you get ready for the rhetorical analysis rough draft, which is due at the end of the week. You have a video that will walk you through the features of a rhetorical analysis. You'll go through the reading, again analyzing the features versus the context in that type of an essay, looking at academic writing as a genre. As you prepare for your rhetorical analysis rough draft, the quote sandwich is particularly effective because it walks you through how you set up a quote. So what's your introductory tag look like, the quote itself, and then that follow-up response that clarifies the importance of that particular quote or links its relevancy to what you're trying to say in that particular paragraph. So again, you've got the tag, the quote itself, and then a follow-up, and that creates that quote sandwich. The next document talks about peer reviews and the importance of them and what they set up for student writers. And then the Newkirk plan, the article by Newkirk from the Atlantic is what you're going to actually use to write your rhetorical analysis draft. Now, technically, your rhetorical analysis rough draft is due by Sunday, but you're posting it to the peer review by Thursday, and you're responding to 2 fellow classmates by Saturday and getting a response yourself or a couple of responses. So the important thing here is you're going to need this week 4 rhetorical analysis rough draft description to be able to write the rough draft and then post it to the forum by Thursday. So, but then once you've received some feedback, you're going to make your adjustments and post your revised rough draft by Sunday. So my advice is to start here and understand not only that you're using Newkirk's article, but you're going to write a 1,000 to 1,200 word paper that identifies, describes, and analyzes the rhetorical strategies used by the writer in this essay. This gives you a breakdown of what the introduction should look like, the summary and description of the rhetorical situation, and then the analysis. Then you'll obviously come back to the claim and conclusion, but you also have an outline down below that kind of helps you with the organization of this particular draft. Now, one thing you can do to separate sections, so if you're talking about ethos, you could have a section, entitled Analysis of Ethos, or an analysis of Newkirk's use of ethos, something to that effect. But these bolded headings can be used to kind of, separate out different sections of the article. So you're going to just, use, left aligned, bold, and then kind of, move into that next section, have another bold heading, left aligned, and then below it you'll have indented that section of the paper. Again, 1,000 to 1,200 words total. If it goes over, no problem. For the draft, you can submit at least 750 words, but often if you take it all the way through the process for the draft and for this discussion forum, you're going to be in better shape for the next week. So it's always my suggestion to draft it out as far as humanly possible. The fuller that draft is, the better the feedback you're going to get, and the better making those revisions initially and making them one more time for the final copy will be a lesser stress on you. All right, so that's the assignment itself. And then as you get into the forum, as I said, for the forum, you're going to post your draft by Thursday. By Saturday, you're going to respond to 2 of your fellow classmates' drafts with the questions A, B, C, D, and E. You can do them in list format, but you do need to You do need to answer with a few sentences or a paragraph for each of these 5 questions for 2 classmates. All right, and then for your writing journal this week, we're looking at, what have your experiences with reading and writing about academic texts been, what have these experiences been for you so far this semester? And then looking back over that academic writing as a genre was probably going to help you answer that question more articulately. All right, and then finally, I've got just a quick 4-question mid-semester survey for you to take by the end of the week. This will help inform me about how things are going for you and how I might make some adjustments so that the rest of the semester moves well for you, and that you're successful as not only a writer but a student in English 1181.